What's up, YouTube? Welcome to Darrells Sports Kitchen, where I'm cooking up them fresh hot takes. You know what I'm saying? Gonna get right into it. Kawhi Leonard. Oh my gosh, he got traded finally. Am I surprised? No, I'm not really that surprised. Why? Because I understand the Spurs aren't stupid. They're a very smart organization, one of the smartest basketball organizations in the league. And the whole time, I think the Spurs wanted to get a proven all-star. What they were getting from other teams, Jaylen Brown, who knows if that's his ceiling. As basketball fans, we all know the projections and what he potentially is going to add up to be. But who knows? At the end of the day, some players peak at a certain point, and we don't know. We don't know if it's Brad Stevens' systems. If we look at the Los Angeles Lakers, some of the same thing. The Los Angeles Lakers players have a lot of potential. They were asking a little bit too much. If I were the Spurs, I would have definitely did that deal 100%. But you would have had to give me Ingram. You would have had to give me Kuzma. You would have had to give me Hart. Yeah, y'all can keep Lonzo. Y'all can keep Lonzo and LeVar. But y'all definitely would have to give me those three players. Plus, add in some draft picks. Sauce it up a little bit. Cook it up a little bit. Make it a little bit more fresh for me. But if I'm the Los Angeles Lakers from that standpoint, I definitely would not have done that. They got LeBron James. A lot of things in the NBA today, teams they want the instant success. You put it in the microwave, you expect it to work. People that really don't want to be patient. So another thing, if I'm gonna veer off to the side a little bit, a lot of people saying LeBron James going to LA, he's taking a year off and stuff like that. Man, LeBron James should be 100% applauded because he took on that challenge. Going to the Los Angeles Lakers, LeBron is very smart. His basketball IQ is right up there at the top. He knows what it is in Los Angeles. He knows what he's going to be expected to do in Los Angeles. You know what I'm saying? So kudos to him for doing that and understanding that he needs to be patient with the team to get a title, but also understanding he's in LA and he knows what he's going to be expected to do. So next, I want to move on to DeMar DeRozan. Was up last night on my phone and seen on Instagram what he had put up, and I was like, dang, you know what I mean? Those talks must be real, and indeed they were. Of course they were. I just want to get into that because, a lot of us, NBA fans, we get on players when they switch teams. Those players aren't loyal. You know what I'm saying? And they won't stay, and they ain't been with a franchise like Kobe for 20 years. Not to mention, hold up. Skirt, pause. Kobe Bryant asked for a trade a few times. You know what I'm saying? The only reason why the trade with the Bulls didn't go through was because Luol Deng was going to be included. So let's not act like Kobe didn't try to get out of that. But some players, situation, basketball always, whenever you're talking basketball talk, it definitely needs to come with context. And if you understand context and situation, then you'll understand a lot why certain things went the way that they did. But like I was saying with DeMar DeRozan, I definitely agree with him 100%. He gave his blood, sweat, and tears to that organization. Now, obviously, like he said, they made some promises to him. I remember, I believe it was 2 years ago. Don't quote me on that exactly. But where he signed an extension to come back, where he had a chance to go play for his hometown team, the Los Angeles Lakers. And obviously, they made some promises to DeMar, maybe saying you're going to be, franchise guy forever, this and that. Whatever they said, I don't know, I wasn't there. But you clearly see they trade him, for a guy that doesn't even want to be there. Like you said, trading me for nothing. So I definitely agree with DeMar's take on that. That's a hard pill to swallow. And in the NBA game, one of the biggest, man, y'all understand this out there. I can't say this enough. The biggest lie in the NBA, the biggest myth in the NBA is loyalty. That word does not exist. You know why it doesn't exist? Because it doesn't start that way from the top. So you can't expect it from players if it doesn't come from the organization. Look at how they do players all the time. They find out they get traded on ESPN. I'm sitting down with my family. You hear it all the time. How'd you find out you got traded? I was sitting down in my hotel. Look on ESPN, I found out I got traded, or I got a text message. The organizations aren't even decent enough to reach out to those players and let them know before making the trade imminent or whatever. Hey, we're going to trade you. You know, they just, whatever. They just treat them like whatever. Once I'm done with you, I'm done with you. And that's foul. That's foul, man. We can't expect our players to go out and be loyal, you know what I'm saying? Loyal to me is I serve my contract. You know what I'm saying? Loyal to me is I'm loyal to my family. I'm loyal to myself. First, I'm loyal to my career. First, you don't owe me, the teams don't owe me. You know what I'm saying? I signed my contract. So I love what LeBron always does. He plays out his contract. He's loyal to it. Never if you want to request a trade, that's fine. That's still your career. You can do what you want to do because the NBA will trade you, organizations will trade you out the blue. You know, when you don't expect it or nothing like that. So, man, DeMar has a big-time gripe, man. Big-time gripe. You know, I bet you didn't want to go. You sending me to San Antonio with Pop? Man, you know, because we all know how Pop is. But Pop, to me, is the greatest coach in the NBA. I love him. Love what he stands for, even on the issues. He's one of the guys that's not of African-American, not an African-American brother that's out there really speaking up for us. And I really, that's really dope. That's really dope because you don't see a lot of coaches out there doing that. In the end, I think DeMar loved playing in San Antonio, playing in that system. He has no choice. He has 3 years left on his contract. So, but I think he's really gonna love it. But I mean, who wants to go to San Antonio? I mean, come on. Who wants to go to San Antonio? But I think he's gonna have a good time. But at the end of the day, you know, organizations, man, organizations have to stop doing this. You know what I'm saying? They have to stop doing this to these players. They make promises, and at the end of the day, they kick them to the curb like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm done with you. You know what I'm saying? And that's foul. So organizations, man, if y'all watching, do these players right, man. But at the end of the day, you gotta do what's best for you too. So hey, it is what it is. So when the players go out and make decisions, I'm gonna go do what's best for me and my family. I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna request a trade. You know what I'm saying? Don't get on them. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all clearly see how these organizations do. Y'all see how the organization did Isaiah Thomas. They did him foul. You know what I'm saying? He played his butt off. 50 in the playoffs after losing his sister. On top of that, he was hurt. Then they traded him, you know, oh, we're not going to be the ones to pay you. You know what I'm saying? And that's not cool, man. That's not cool. So these organizations, man, y'all man up. Y'all man up, man. Be right to these players, man. One day, I know they're not going to do it. So players, y'all keep doing y'all, man. Y'all keep making what's best, the best decisions for y'all. Go to organizations, try to win. Except, let me say this. Don't do what Kevin Durant did. Kevin Durant, I'm talking to you. I know you might be watching. I know you be liking to get into it, you know, with fans speaking their mind. So I'm talking to you. Cupcake. My opinion, I don't mind players. Y'all clearly hear my take on that. You can go do what you want to do. But if a team don't need you, why are you there? Especially if them boys beat you. You know what I'm saying? Something in you competitively should say, man, I gotta get back at them boys. I had them, you know, 3-1, you know, 3-1, and I was right there. Something competitive. If you're that close to beating them, I might even understand a sweep. If you got swept, you go join them. Competitively, I wouldn't do it, but I would more so. But you're that close. I would not go join that team. I didn't mind. A lot of people, oh, you KD had every right. You always say KD had every right to do what he wanted to do. No, yeah, of course he did. And to this day, he had his right. And I give him that part. But I always ask people this question. Did Golden State, I applaud them. They're always making their organization better. You know, going out making moves. Y'all saw this season with DeMarcus Cousins. Like, oh my God. Really? Y'all got a whole all-star team with a finals MVP on the bench? Well, you know, the rest of the NBA got to get better. Anyways, I applaud. Every organization should be like that, not staying stagnant. I wish, I'm a Miami Heat fan. I wish the Heat would have done that, you know, maybe in 06, you know, kept trying to get better, unloading some of the old players that we had. You always want that from your organization. But from Kevin Durant's standpoint, Kevin Durant knew, yo, they didn't need me, bro. They just had won 73 games. They lost in game 7 on one shot, a great block, and a free throw from LeBron James, which was basically one possession. They lost by one possession in the NBA Finals in game 7. They didn't need you, bro. I mean, a few things went a few different ways in that series. It could have went either way. It swung LeBron's way. They didn't need you. You in your mind should think as a great player like that, yo, I understand if he wanted to leave the Thunder and he didn't want to play Russ no more, that's his right. You should say, okay, man, it's so many other teams that I can go to and go fight Golden State. Let me go team up. I don't mind teaming up. That's fine. Teaming up is going on regardless of if it was different, made on an organizational standpoint. Back in the day, you look at back to the 60s. Those teams, all the Boston All-Stars they had, all the LA All-Stars they had. You look at the 76ers back then. Go learn the history of the game before y'all talk and say, oh, super teams just started. No. Super teams has always been around. So, with that, man, you know, super teams, go team up with somebody else. Go do what's best for you. But competitively, don't go, oh, I'm going to go join up with the bully that beat me up and I'm going to go join his squad. That's weak. That's weak. So, honestly, you know, y'all hear from me. Anything Kevin Durant does, it's cool. He over there hooping. But I would have a little bit more respect competitively from a competitive nature. Just doing it with a team that actually needs you. That you're making a difference on against Golden State. Don't go join them boys. But, you know, to each his own. You know, you want to be a cupcake? Some people want to be cupcakes. You know, some people want to be cupcakes. We're in the sports kitchen. Cupcakes. I don't know. So, all right, y'all. That's it for today on Darrells Sports Kitchen. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Make sure y'all hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when I'll be putting more videos out. And make sure y'all leave some comments down below. Agree or disagree. Let me hear from y'all. We'll see y'all next time. Thomas's, we out. KD, where you at, bro? I'm trying to see where he at. I know KD, bro. I know KD gonna be trying to. I know KD. I'm just looking in there in YouTube land. I know you in here, bro. You be on Instagram. Come at me, bro. Come at me.